Justice Beidou was at the Agbogloshi market where he reports the deteriorating sanitation situation in the nation's capital was once again brought to the fore.
These are not ordinary times, and there couldn't be a better place to see that than here, Agbogloshi, Accra's busiest market. The people who are always up from dawn to dusk in its hustle and bustle today left whiling away time.
The last time a shutdown like this in a major market in Accra happened was around 2008. And so for many of the people here, this is like the first time they are seeing something like this. This, which is the onion market, on a regular Monday would be a very busy spot. You barely could have a place to even pass because these trucks behind me would just be coming in with onions from all over West Africa, countries like Niger and Mali, making their way into the market with people who have come from all over Accra here to purchase them out of the market.
Inside, city authorities are getting ready for work to disinfect the market in what they say could be a game changer in the country's battle against the spread of COVID-19.
The purpose of this spraying is to sterilize and then destroy the microorganisms that are on the surfaces of the market and the streets that can lead or can act as an agent that will transmit any kind of this virus to somebody unknowingly.
As the drone doing the spraying goes up in the air, out onlookers record the moment with their mobile phones. In the middle of all this, Agbogloshi's age-old problem of filth and choked gutters remains and visible from everywhere.
Look at the environment.
This place stinks. This is the market where all the big restaurants from all over Accra come to buy foodstuff, and yet no one cares about sanitation here. This is not safe.
But
the markets are open again for business in 24 hours, and everyone here would be looking forward to what difference today's exercise would make. Justice Beidou, Joy News, Accra.
Well, Accra Mayor Mohamed Ejesoa is debunking via social media claims that Monday's disinfection exercise is to kill rodents instead of protecting sellers against threats of the coronavirus. In an interview with Joy News, he stated the exercise is not part of the routine quarterly spraying to kill mice and cockroaches, but to guard against the virus. Maxwell Agwagba has more from the Central Business District and other markets in Accra where the streets were deserted with no activity.
President Akufo-Addo said we are not in ordinary times. Indeed, if we were in ordinary times, you wouldn't see young men on a weekday like this playing football at this busy part of the Kantamanto market. What you would have seen possibly would be young men holding jeans, holding shoes, holding different kinds of items, selling them and trying to get the attention of potential buyers. But us here, the mayor of Accra.
If a trader is closing for the day, is supposed to cover the words, especially food items. But we re-echoed it simply because we are doing disinfection and we are using chlorine, as much as we've been told that it's not toxic, but we think that safety measures have to be adhered to. In the event that we find anywhere open and it's not covered, that will be taken away and it will be seized. So that also must be explained to people for them to understand. The chlorine is killing bacteria and viruses and not rodents and cockroaches. So we will not end up in the day with a lot of rats being killed. The focus in the chemical composition has got its target, is to kill bacteria and then rodents, and that's bacteria and viruses, and that's the focus of this exercise strictly. We should know that this is not a normal fumigation that we do within the market every quarter to make sure that we fumigate the market. This is to kill a virus which is spreading on the surfaces of our body and any other item. So I think that the people of this country and then that of the city dwellers should be assured that we are doing the right thing. And this is a WHO standard protocol that we've been adhered to.
We have the man who is in charge of the military, the section of the military, ensuring that people comply with this directive here with us.
Looking at the wide nature and then the spread of the disinfectant, I think we had over 300 soldiers so far, but grouped into smaller numbers, supporting each of the various groups of those doing the spraying, and also covering the various markets in the whole Greater Accra. So a kind of security for the various markets.
The disinfection exercise is also taking place here at the Kaneshi market. A lot of the shops we've seen here, all the shops we've seen here, in fact, have been closed. We find some of the sellers standing on this overhead bridge, just monitoring the disinfection exercise that is going on. But from here, you can see gallons of blue gallons of the disinfectant, in that vehicle parked over there. Some members of the disinfection team also standing closely, going inside there and disinfecting the whole place, the country. Let's get closer and speak to a member of the Accra Sub Metro. He's the director of the Accra Sub Metro. Let's speak to him and find out from him what level we are right now. Chief, you're welcome to join us.
Well, we are looking at the surroundings. We're also looking at the first floor. We can't do the ground floor because there are foodstuffs there. Okay. And so what it means is that we would have to find another day to come and do the ground floor. Because we can't fumigate whilst we have foodstuffs. The chemicals is not good for consumption.
Okay. But I'm sure the market women were informed, so what really happened?
Yes, it's a bit technical because when they move their foodstuff, where do they take them? That's the challenge. So after we finish the first floor, with approval from the mayor and then EPA, then they will okay the second phase of the exercise where would move the foodstuffs.
The Tuesday market here sees a beehive of activity every weekday, but today is quite different as the market is empty with no activity whatsoever. Just some minutes ago, the disinfection team left here after spraying this market. What we've witnessed here, however, is the different layers of polythene bags the market women have used to protect their wares here. I've been speaking to the head of the Ablekuma South Emergency Response Team here, the head of the ambulance unit here, and he's been explaining to me what their role is in this exercise.
We are supporting the military and the disinfecting team. In case there is any emergency, we are on standby so that we can give medical coverage. Yeah, so that is why we are here.
Okay. So far, have you had? So far, has there been a situation where you'd have to be called in to provide any of that?
Currently, everything is cool. We went around and with the team whilst they were doing the fumigation through Agbogloshi, and then some of the team have gone to the other sector, and then we have come back to complete the disinfection in Tuesday market here now.
Well, the Malem Market King is pleading with the Municipal Assembly to fast-track the construction of 40 sheds to help decongest the market. This, he says, is to control and possibly prevent the spread of diseases similar to the coronavirus. The traders currently perch under umbrellas dotted along the pavements there to trade. They were, however, all compelled to shut down to allow for the disinfection exercise. Nancy Emefa-Dozie has more on this report.
A group of 15 men in green apparel, helmet and nose mask arrived at the Malem Market at 6:30 on Monday morning.
One group, 10, maybe 15.
Each of them carry a spraying can ready to work. The team had traveled from several parts of the country to help fight the coronavirus. Even before we start, Environmental Officer Harriet Okreko explained the disinfection was mainly to fight the bacteria and viruses in the market.
The spraying is going on all the tables that they use in the market, in and around the market. We're spraying all to make sure the virus and the bacteria here are really attacked.
The team, including Zoom Lion workers, walked through the market and began to spray. After spraying the entire market in 40 minutes, the team, though tired, were excited. The Mala Market King, Nat Belmont, promised he was going to ensure the completion of 40 sheds to decongest the market to prevent any spread of the virus or bacteria.
Yes, it's something we are doing very urgently, so that all those tables you are seeing and those containers and everything, I think on this thing that we are standing on, so that all the traders in the Mala market can get a place. They are going to do the pavement here all and bring electricity or other social amenities here. That will help the traders to do their business.
The Municipal Environmental Officer, Daniel Atinsa, says education was not ending soon.
Some people come to buy, they stand just close to the food and they talk, and we know all this is droplets. Sometimes some people come and even see to touching and all that. So we want to make measures to see that all those things are put in.
How would we do it? Because it's like a normal setting in our market.
Yes, it's a national thing that we are battling. So we are taking measures. Education will go. We'll have officers at various points, to be looking at those things.
Throughout our visit, shops at Malam, Odoko, Dakuman, and Malamata Market were closed, a sign of total compliance to the directives.
Also, Municipal Chief Executive of Tema, Felix Nyanangla, is confident coronavirus will not venture market in Tema following the disinfection exercise there. Mamese Nyamisha Thompson covered the spraying exercise there for Joy News.
The exercise started at 10 a.m. after a 4-hour delay from deployment teams, but when work finally started, it sailed smoothly. The Community 1 market, covering 24 acres of land, was the biggest. The team had to deploy a drone, fogger and sweepers to do justice to the congested market. Leading the exercise is General Manager of the Tema branch of Zoom Lion, Seth Apia Okran.
The drone is going to spray all the lorry stations. We have the Community 5 lorry station, we have the Casino lorry station, and then there's one around the main station. It's going to spray these areas. And after these areas, it will move to Ashama to spray some lorry stations in Ashama too. We are adding the Community 1 main station to lorry station to this exercise. Basically a bit of chlorine. That's why we don't want people to be around. Immediately we spray, they should stay away a little while. Not so that it's only a day's work. After today, tomorrow they can go back to the market or wherever to sell.
Sweepers had to enter every nook and cranny of the market to ensure that all germs are wiped out before the market traders return to sheds tomorrow. Felix Nyanangla is MCE.
He's going to prevent it from spreading. And two, this is an exercise. I told you this is not going to be fixed and lies. It will continue. I told you on Thursday we have educated the market queens and how to manage themselves in the market. It is not only about fumigation, you know. You yourself, you know. You have to wash your hand every time. You have to sanitize. You have to do all that you need to do. Once again, I want to let you know that this virus is not a joke. And the media has a role to play. You also have to come in and assist.
Others, including Communities 9, 8, 7, Fishing Harbour and Tema Newtown, were wiped clean. Here is Sub-Metro Chair of Tema East, Joshua Ashite.
The Fishing Harbour, European Market, the main station, which is Abumuso, the Lolly Station, and now we are at Galas Market. And so far, the Zoom Lion people are doing well. I mean, the spraying is going on well. We are happy of that because our town is a little bit fifth. So with this exercise, we believe help by, crashing this viral issue.
Greater Accra Regional Minister Ishmael Ashte hopes the exercise is done religiously.
I'm saying that the exercise is a very good exercise. It has got a tendency of, like I said, reducing illnesses, not only coronavirus, other illnesses. I advise the MCE of Ashama, and I would advise this one here too, that they should not take it as a one-time exercise.
Traders are expected back to the market tomorrow to start off on a fresh note. They are expected to follow strict hygienic rules when they return.